Good evening, everybody. In today's video, we are going to discuss a topic of conversation that we've been receiving many questions regards to when we can expect our first snowfall of the season. For some areas, they've already received their first snowfall, mainly out in the upper Midwest and higher elevations out towards the West Coast. But for many of us, we have not received our first snow of the season. So we're going to look at who stands the best chance of seeing snowfall this November. And please, before we go forward, if you could like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is a fairly new channel. Just to show us your support, we would appreciate it. As well as downloading our free app today. Just simply search Weather Action in the Google Play or Apple Store, depending on your device. Now let's take a look at the overall pattern going forward here towards the end of the month and the beginning of November. Now this is looking at the GFS Ensemble run. So this is valid for November 1st, and the general pattern here to start off the month. Now this will not be the pattern for the whole month, but just starting off the first day of November. It's going to start off with a ridge out west and a trough over the east. And this is actually a pretty supportive pattern for some lake effect rain and or snow showers, especially interior Northeast and parts of the Midwest. Now, the beginning of the month is not supportive for snow for western areas, but going forward into the month, that will definitely change, as we will definitely see some storms that will cut up through the central part of the plains and into the upper Midwest, which will allow for many areas to see snow out west. And then we want to say towards the end of the month of November, areas farther out east, aside from the lake effect region, might get their first snowfall of the season. But that's a big if right now. But taking a look at the GFS snow map, now don't take this too seriously, but this is just to show you that many areas actually across the country do receive at least some type of snow this time of year. Now, of course, out west is mainly elevated, mainly higher elevations out west will see snow. But even parts of the interior Northeast, like I said, the lake effect region, as well as the Midwest. Now, taking a look at who can see snowfall this November. Now, this is based on averages. This is a map of the whole entire country. Areas in the purple likely have already seen snow, especially, even the upper Midwest as well, in the Dakotas and Minnesota region. Many of these areas already received their first snowfall of the season, but now this is looking at November. So even the areas that have already received snow, you can still look at this and expect another round of snow this upcoming month. Now, for areas that haven't seen snowfall yet this winter, or I should say this season, this is a bit more exciting to look at. And so our ranges here, like I said, purple stands the best chance to see snow. Then you have your pink, it's the likely area. As we move into the red region, it's not a guarantee, but it is probable. You're greater than 50%. When you get into the lighter blue color, that's when it's more around 50% and likely, especially over the eastern parts of the United States, more than likely favors towards the end of the month. But again, that's more around 50% chance for snow this November. Now again, this is based off averages. Not every winter is the same. And then once we progress into the lighter color here, we will just call it a white color. This is a slight chance and is likely more so around the 25% region. Definitely will not guarantee any snow this November, but there is a chance. And then, of course, when you get into the darker gray color, you're more than likely not going to see a snow this November, but there's a chance because based on averages, some of these parts of the country have seen snowfall this early in the season. Now, again, this doesn't necessarily mean accumulating snow, but could just be your first snowfall of the season and snowflakes of the season. And if you want to pause this video to spot your location, and if you have any questions of where you are on the map, feel free to leave them in the comments. We'll be more than happy to answer your question. And again, please subscribe and like this video for more. We are going to discuss topics coming up regarding the winter especially. We are also going to discuss any severe weather. There was just a pretty substantial tornado that impacted the Dallas region the other night. Many of these areas could even see some more severe weather as we finish out the month of October. But that's it for now. Again, please like and subscribe, and I hope you guys have a good night.